Solve by factoring. Okay, we have some students online here. Let's see who can help us with the first step. Those of you with the microphone, you can go ahead and tell me what's the first step. Those of you who don't have a microphone, you can just type your response. Milargus, you have a microphone. Do you know what would be the first step here? No? Sunit, what do you think would be the first step?
Don't you have to factor it out to a plus 3 in parentheses and a minus 2 in parentheses equals 15a?
The first step would be to move everything to one side of the equation and let it be equal to 0. And some of you are typing your answer. You're correct on the first step. I want to see if anybody with the microphone can tell me what it is. So your answer was not quite right. Sunit, do you want to tell me what would be your first step?
I would say multiply the 2 with the 2a plus 9. A squared plus 9.
Right, so the first step would be to distribute. So tell me, what do you get when we do that?
2a squared plus 18 equal 15a.
Okay. So what's the next step?
Minus 15a on both sides.
Right, you subtract 15. And remember, we want to move everything to one side of the equation. So I get 2 a squared minus 15a plus 18 equal to 0. So what would be the next step, Sunit?
Factor them.
Mm-hmm. How do you factor this?
I think the first one should be 2a, and then the second parenthesis should be a. But for the second one, I'm not quite sure.
Okay, so the first one you're right. 2a times a is 2a squared. Now look at 18. You look for two numbers. When you multiply them together, you get 18. Well, there are all possibilities here. 1 and 18. 2 and 9. And 3 and 6. Okay, those of you with the microphone, which one do you think we should try first? For those of you who are typing your answer, you can go ahead and tell me.
I think we should use 3 and 6.
Yeah, a lot of you are online, don't have a microphone. You're agreeing with that. You said 3 and 6. So let's see. If I put 3 here and 6 here, see if that works. Two closest term would be 3a. The product of two furthest term would be 12a. Can I make 15, negative 15 out of that, Sunny?
Yes.
Okay, how?
Put a negative on both of them, in front of both of them.
And remember, when we multiply the last two terms together, negative 3 times negative 6 is negative 18. So if you made the wrong decision here, if you put 6 here and 3 here, obviously you cannot make negative 15 out of that, then you switch it around. So if you came up with 2 and 9, you see none of this combination works, and then it could go to the next choice, which is 3 and 6. So once I get it to this point here, okay, let me see. Milagros, can you tell me what would be the next step to solve for A?
You equal them to 0, each individual one. And then you minus the 3 on both sides. I mean, no, add. And then you equal the 2a to the 3. And then a equals 3 over 2. And then on the other side, you add the 6 to both sides, and a equals 6.
Right. So you let each parenthesis be equal to 0. You isolate the variable a. So a would be equal to 6, and a would be equal to 3 over 2. Again, we can check our answer by substituting these values for a, see if they add up to equal each other, which it does.